What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Megaquarium. My name is Splat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue to check out Megaquarium. Do a little follow-up episode because I find the game to be enjoyable. I love management games. I can't help myself. I have to play them. And so we got to refurbish the north side or the North Woods Aquarium. You've been tasked with refurbishing an old aquarium. It has several tanks, some decorations, and even a couple of surviving fish. The aquarium has a stealthy source of ecology points, but these only unlock new animals. To unlock other things, we need science points. Okay, so we get science points for doing something. Alright, let's have a look around over here and see what we can do to make this better. Oh, really? You can put walls along the top. See, that's what I wanted to do. See, that looks so sick. How did they do that right there? Do the walls just go up and over the front and then it like auto-installs a window right there? Like, how do you get the windows? Dude, that looks exactly like what I pictured in my head. Oh, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Oh, I gotta practice my layouts now. So we got barrel decorations. I don't know if I want those to be right there. I'm gonna put those by the front door. And we'll just kind of pretend that oh, that blocks the viewing port though. No, I don't want to block viewing ports. Okay, we'll put one right there so that maybe it's got something to lean on, just in case you want to barrel around and do your thing. So we've got staff doors on that side. We've already got like a monumental, oh my god, I messed up. I made a mistake. So, like, I don't want to be in movement mode anymore. I just wanted to see what that was right there. Like, what is that large object that you put around the back? Like, I'm concerned about, so we've got a power filter. That gives 36 quality to the water. Does it affect both of these? Like, where is our other... Can I sit the walls down? Is there a thing around here that'll make the... There we go. That's what I needed. So there's a big one right there, too. So we got a couple of tanks. That has nothing inside of it, but it has 100% water quality. Oh, that's a combined filter. Oh. I don't want the combined filter. Why do those feel so much larger than they were in the last level? They feel larger to me. They feel bigger. Like, I definitely want that to go away. If I can find the spot to click on that, I'd like to get rid of it. Like, I don't like running these combines right here. Like, I'm going to run, like, normal hardware on each of these. Just because I'd like to have the higher water quality. So we've got a little bit of money to play around with right now. Let's go ahead and get these started off. So the first thing we're going to need for a lot of these is we need, like, we have power filters, and we've got a mini combi. So the mini combi gives you both of those right there. But it costs more. But it's only one object that they have to repair. I suppose that's true. Suppose that's true. Oh well. We'll put in a filter right there. We'll put in a filter right there. We will also put in heaters. There we go. We need a heater over here. And then we're also going to need to get this thing square. Because we don't want our fishies, like, sometimes you want to heat up a fish. Like, perchance if you're going to eat it for dinner. But in this situation, we are not trying to eat our fish. We're trying to, like, be friends with our fish. Fish are friends, not food. And that's what we're attempting. So I need this wall to go out, like, one further so that they can access... I can see why they built it this way. Like, I can see why it's constructed in the way that it is. But we need this to be accessible by people who are going to fix the tanks. So, I can see why they used the combis. I can see why they used them, but... That's not what we're going for right now. Put the heater right there. That's cool. How many fish do I have inside of here? While we're on the subject. So we need an orange feeder over there. We have no fish inside of there. No fish inside of there. We got a couple of... So we've got zebra Moray Eels. Damn. Okay, so that thing eats mussels. Alright, the mussels. It's the huge mussels. Okay, so inside of here... I don't know what we have inside of there. It's not letting me, like, select this. I guess it's because we're not open for business just yet. Oh, I'm going to need another filter in there. Gross. I don't like that one tiny bit. Okay, so I need another filter in there for the dory fish. Let's go ahead and... Or, I'm sorry, the tangs. And I can't put one right there, and I can't put one right there because of the door. I'm going to scooch the door over. So we're going to redecorate slightly. We'll take that over to there. And then we need a staff door that's going to be right there. All right, so we'll move that over slightly. I knew I could rearrange that like in a satisfying way without breaking my entire aquarium. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So we've got royal grandmas. Okay, so royal grandmas. I mean, all grandmas are kind of royal. I mean, it's like part of being a grandma, you know what I mean? Like, it's a perk of the job. We got 61% right there. Can I throw another grandma in there? I can technically throw, like... Oh, no. There's one too many grandmas. The grandmas are taking over. There are far too many grandmas. Well, I mean, if we're gonna max this out anyways, we might as well... Oh, the tank is full. Do they need anything else inside of there? Like, what do the grandmas need? So they earn science, actually. Okay, so we also have Moray Eels. We've got a tank around. I can probably go, like, right there with the eel. So you place your first Moray Eel. It's small but grows larger over time. Grown-up animals are worth more points, but they will only grow if you fill their core requirements. So make sure there's enough space. Their growth icon determines it grows by 1 each day. Okay, so he needs a cave inside of there. Otherwise, he's going to get a little bit salty. We also have eel grass that we can put around somewhere, but yeah, put that right there. He's all taken care of on the cave front. And then we're going to need a feeder, too. So let's go ahead and we'll put a mussels dispenser, a huge mussels dispenser right there, so that that's all ready to go. Everything needs to be fed. So hiring staff is probably going to be pretty paramount right now. Honestly, just hire everybody right now. Like, I know it's going to get expensive, but I'm okay with that expenditure at the moment if it keeps us trucking. What's going on over here? We're kind of full right there. We're kind of full right there. We're full right there. I think all of our tanks are actually ready to go. I think we're looking solid. Like, I don't think we have to worry about too much. We should probably get some more benches or something. So I'm going to plop a bench right there. Like, you really don't want to have benches in main thoroughfares. Probably put in a couple right there just in case people want to sit down. In fact, we'll have, like, a large grouping area right here where you can just kind of hang out. And, like, that'll just have, like, a whole bunch of rows of just places for people to sit. I assume we're going to need bathrooms and stuff like that pretty soon, too. Like, they're dropping us into the management portions of the game very, very slowly. Complete the other objectives. Hire 1 staff. Open your aquarium. Build a tool station. Oh, yeah, we don't have a tool station. We have room for it, like, right over here. I mean, this looks like a reasonable enough spot for a tool station. And if I can fit one around, I'll probably put one right there, too. Can't really fit one in there anywhere, but we've got tool stations like kind of in the vicinity, so I think it'll be all right. I don't think I have enough science. I think it probably wants me to add another eel. There we go. We got another eel. Unfortunately, we're going to need more filters. So we also need more caves for that. Weak. Super weak. If I put in another, this is kind of ugly, and I don't really like this solution. Invalid placement location. It shouldn't be. Why is that invalid? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll sell you, and then maybe we'll try it over here. See if it lets it happen. Why doesn't it like that spot? What's wrong with that spot? Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong right there to me, but oh well. We'll make this function. We don't really have much of an option. Let me see if this works, maybe. So I'll take this down by 1. Oh, it's an invalid placement because there's a wall in the way. Sorry, the game doesn't have... I know what it was. The wall doesn't have... It doesn't auto-swap, so it's not like RimWorld where you can just build a door real fast and it'll delete the wall automatically. That's what happened. That's what happened. Gotcha. So inside of here, I need a movement tool. No, I definitely don't want that to move. I don't want to sell the tank. I want to get rid of some of the decorations. How do I delete a decoration? Oh, like so. I still don't know what I do. I'll just put it in a different tank. There we go. That's fine. That's cool. I can live with that. I also want to move that to the back to right there. And then I've got to build a second one, and I've also got to put a water filter in here. So we kind of got like issues. Kind of got little problems. Like, I'm not mega hyped about this, but we're almost out of money, so I basically have to make this work the way that it works. And then we'll expand later to fix it. And we have one more driftwood cave. There we go. And so they've got the cave space to do what they want. Let's go ahead and open! There it is. We've opened the aquarium. Good work. The aquarium is restocked and it's open to the public once more. You may have noticed that all the tanks in the North Woods are embedded into the walls. They are called, unimaginably, wall tanks. Wall tanks are viewed by guests from one side and accessed by the staff from the other. This allows you to keep your equipment behind closed doors. Talking of doors, the staff door allows your staff through. Yeah, I figured that already. I wanted to do this in the first level, but they hadn't given me the tools yet to actually do what I wanted to do. Feels bad. Feels bad. We got to choose our next project. So we've got a coral grouper or we've got a flame angelfish. So they will eat and damage stony corals, clams, and gorgonians. It's a destructive little fish right there. Does not like conspecific. So that's one of the fish that I was talking about. It doesn't like to be housed with anything of its own species. Is it a bully or anything like that? I don't think that it is. Let's go ahead and research him. We'll get him going next. Hopefully all this stuff can get fed. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So pick our next science project. We can get a power combi. That actually sounds amazing. We also have a basic pump. Let's go with the power combi first, because as of right now, I can see how the power combi would be useful right this second. It would save us a lot of space, and it would save us a lot of repair time once this stuff starts to fall apart, and that's what I want. We have enough money right now to expand. My suggestion would be that we pause up the game, and I want to add more space to my aquarium. And so we're going to take this right here. We're going to open it up. And what I'll more than likely do is I'll have like a... Do I have wall tanks right now? I do? Oh. There's also corner tanks. Interesting. That's going to take some planning. We're going to have to do that like the right way. But if I can do it the right way, it will look cool. And so let's say that I put a wall in right there. We've got a corner tank right here. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Dude, you can make the corner tank super big. Okay, well, let's make a super big corner tank then. Can I make that even larger? Dude, that tank is so rad. Hell yeah. I don't know if I'm going to have the space to service it. But I don't think it's implausible that we do something like that right there. And then we take a wall right there, and we just block that off. And so now, like, the employees will take care of everything back here. I'll have the combis or whatever it is, one on each side so they can be repaired. We've already got the food back here, so we want these to be orange fish. We want these to be red fish. But yeah, we got new tanks up and in over here. Nice, dude. I'm liking the layout tools that they've given you. I was hoping we would get some kind of embedded thing like that, because nowadays, you don't really see too many beds like this. Like, I think when I go to the aquarium, they do have the beds that are like the normal ones, like the floor tanks or whatever, but you don't see them quite as often. They basically use all these mounted tanks right here because they're trying to maintain... They're trying to maintain kind of the organized appearance of the place, and it saves aisle space and stuff like that. And you don't have to do like crazy rigging or anything like that in order to get it working. I wish they could walk diagonally. It takes them forever to get in and out of this location. Might be better to put the door over here, possibly. Oh no. So we need any animal. We've built some tanks. And do I have anything that I... Oh yeah, we've got the Azure Dam. We still got all the stuff from the previous tanks too. Oh yeah. I'm kind of waiting on my research to get done, but I guess I can retrofit after the fact. So we'll do a filter right there. Do a filter right there. We'll do a heater right here. And a heater right there. Oh, we need to double up. Interesting. The tanks are too large. Do I have a power heater maybe? Let me take a look and see if I got a power heater. I got a power heater. I do. Okay, well, we'll just do this a much cleaner way then. We'll go with the power heater right there, since that can't be accessed. I am having some trouble with object selection with the cell menu every now and again, but I assume that maybe I can just rotate out of the way and do it that way. There we go. So now I want to have the power heater right there because I don't want my fishies getting too chilly. I need them to be taken care of. Fish are actually really so. Actually, one of the most sensitive species in the world are amphibians. That's pretty one of the, I guess, the genera or whatever you would call it. I don't know. I wasn't a biologist. I was a geologist. I minored in paleontology, though, so I should probably know that. But anyways, one of the most fragile things in nature are amphibians, followed by fish. Amphibians, you can always tell how healthy an environment is by how the amphibians are doing. That's always the first thing you should look at. Nicely done. The next stage of the aquarium's expansion is down to you. You'll need to fund the expansion using ticket sales, so keep an eye on the cash flow. Accessible by clicking your current funds. Oh, that would be easy enough. We should be able to breeze through this. So I've got Azure Damosels over here. I could fit a few more fish in there. So wimps cannot be put with bullies. Okay. Throw that full in there. How's our water quality going right now? 56, and it needs to be at 55. Well, then that's just perfect. I don't want to fiddle with that anymore. We'll also throw like some eel grass in here just to make it look nice. Some kind of in the background. We'll throw like some rocks over here. And then we'll throw like, ooh, some rubble? Yeah, boy. Throw some rubble in there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, boy. That's how we do it. We got orchid dotty backs over here. Do I have anything wimpy that wants to go in any of these tanks? So I've got a bully right there. Let's go ahead and we'll put the king. So I think if I select that right there, I should be able to watch as I deploy fish in order to make sure things don't go too crazy. Yeah, there you go. And so we should have like perfect water quality right there. We're not really using all of the space, which is a bit unfortunate. But if I added another filter on that side, it'll fit. Then again, we could just use power filters for the bigger tanks. But honestly, I don't think the level is going to be long enough to like justify putting a whole bunch of effort into organizing these tanks anyways. It's just fish happiness. And frankly, how happy do fish need to be in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, we got new staff that wants to come in right now. We're earning some prestige, so that's great. We're just trying to grow at the moment. I'm hoping we can unlock some technology before we go too much further in. If we get a freestanding tank over here, that would make me pretty happy. But I'm pretty sure they've just confined me to using the wall tanks in order to encourage you to learn how to plan your layouts and everything else like that. And frankly, since it's only the second level, I haven't really gotten the gist of it yet. But I will get the organization of it down. As far as I can tell, we need a 3 space in between each tanks. And so I'll plan for that on the next layout. We'll make sure that we always have a 3 space in between our wall tanks so that on one row we can have a line of machinery, and on the other side we can have a line of machinery, and we'll still have a central walkway where the staff can get to it and fix it once it starts to fall apart. Because we can't have like nuts and bolts floating off into the fish tank, you know what I mean? Like if you go to the aquarium and one of the fish has like, you know, one of those random like pull tabs from a can stuck in the side of its head, and then another one's got like a bolt stuck in its eye, and then the other one's over there just like pooping lead shavings. Like that's not a good place to be if you're trying to get people to come to your aquarium. They're going to be like, yo, what's going wrong in this aquarium? And I'd be like, you have no idea. Everything, my guy. Everything has gone wrong in this aquarium. I don't know that we have enough prestige flow through, because I think prestige is earned by the day. I'll keep an eye on the... Yeah, it goes down. Like, you can only earn so much prestige, so I think we need to have more people coming through, otherwise this is just not going to function for us. Let's go ahead and we'll put in a wall tank, like, right here. Maybe? I don't know if I want a wall tank right there. Maybe I should expand first. Like, we have cash flow coming in. Yeah, let's go ahead and expand first. So I'm going to take that off right there. That's going to be an expensive expenditure. Like, that's going to cost us some money right there, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's go ahead and wall that off. Well, I suppose I could actually have this just be part of all the same main area. Although I am trying to organize a little bit better, so maybe not. Like, I'm trying to make things look a little bit nicer this time around. So let's start out. We've got a wall tank over here. We got a corner tank on that side. I don't want to get too crazy with the expansion, because obviously we've got to go through... Oh, yeah, I've got an inaccessible wall right there. I could have just used a wall tank. All right, little inefficiencies, but I'm learning. We don't want those to be flush with each other. We want there to be at least a 3 space in between these. Or if we keep it accessible, so we've got a 2 walkway right there. We would have needed to make that a 3. Technically, I could scoot that forward and delete the benches, but I kind of like where it is right now, so... But the 2 space I think will be all right, though. We'll have a little tank on the end so that I can put like a feed station down here. And we'll also have a staff door. Dude, this is working out so good. Okay, I'm happy with the way this looks. So we'll have a staff door right there. A staff door right there. And then let's grab some walls. Let's spruce this place up a little bit and keep that away from the prying eyes of the public. How about that? And then we're also going to be able to decorate this wall right here. I mean, frankly, I could keep that as a walkway, and we could have multiple access points over here. But having like separate feeding areas, I think that'll help us keep organized. I think it'll assist. So over here, let's go ahead and we are gonna put in a power heater. Bow. I guess I'll just do them all at one time. There's no point like wasting. We'll do a power heater, and then we need to grab ourselves some power filters. Power filter, power filter. There we go. Lots of power filters going on, making sure that we got lots and lots of oxygen, and we're keeping all the silt and all the nastiness and everything else up out of the tanks. I'll put in a repair station down here too, just so we have one in this area, so we don't waste too much time while we're down in here. And this is probably going to be the layout I use for most of my goes from now on, because it's just nice and organized. It looks good. I don't like how these are all oblong right here. It gives me odd corners that I have to work around and stuff like that. I'm going to line things up along the walls, and then we'll have central areas as well. Trying to be careful about the way I organize this. The nice part about this right here is I can continue to put benches out in front too, just in case people want to relax and just like look at the aquarium. Look at the aquarium. What don't we have right now? We got a Blackbar Soldierfish. I think we could probably get down with a couple of those. Open that tank up right there. And let's have a look at these Blackbar Soldierfish. So they take 4 quality for each one that goes in there. Oh, didn't the Blackbar Soldierfish not like being in with other Blackbar Soldierfish? I'm pretty sure they don't. Okay, we'll put him in right there. It'll be okay. It's going to be all right. I think that was a requirement, is that Blackbar Soldierfish... Oh, no. Never mind. It was the... I don't think we have the fish yet. Never mind. We don't have the fish yet that cares about what we've got going on. It should be cool. So we've got the size of the animal. We can get some yellow tangs. That means we got to put some plants in there, but... It's all right by me. That one should be right at the same spot. And with 4 quality left, I should be able to put a couple Azure Damosels in there. And a couple Azure Damosels in there. Those aren't wimps. Those don't care. Okay. We'll throw some... What else we got going on? Let's put a Moray Eel inside one of these to generate a little bit more science, because our science is falling behind. And I need that guy to be open right there so I can pay attention to what tank I have going on. So they're at 76%. We are going to have to decorate that in just a minute. And what was it that he couldn't have in the tank with him? It was just like mussels, right? He may eat crustaceans. Oh, never mind. He's fine then. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. We'll go with... What do I want to put in there with him? We've got King Democels. Seems all right to me. Yeah, put some King Democels in there. Sounds good. Now we got to decorate all these places because all of these guys have specific needs that they have, and so I need to have some maintenance stations. So we need like a mussel station, like right there. We need I'll say 2 orange stations right there. And a green station. Okay. I just want to make sure they have all the food sources right there nearby so that the handlers can go in there, grab the stuff they need, and make everything work out. And then we'll get to decorate them. But for right now, we are out of time. Thank you for stopping on into the Nerd Castle. It's been a blast, everybody. I hope you're enjoying your stay with Megaquarium. I know that I am. I like this game a lot. I will see you all later. If you want to get the game for yourself, as per usual, I've got it for you down below. So you don't have to worry about that. I got you covered, boo-boo. I got you covered and taken care of. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like on it. It helps YouTubers out more than you know when you do little things like that. And so I'll see y'all later. I do.